Okay, this is a large Margaret O'Brien hard plastic head, and she's got some problems. First of all, her face is dirty, her chin is chipped, she had a split upper back of her head. I filled that with plastic paste on the inside, and then put it together with a pair of pliers, vice grips, while I stapled it in here. Held it together while it was drying. And when it was dry, I pulled out the staple. Now, we need to make sure that the body is going to fit on the head without rocking back and forth. And when you look at the rim around here, it looks pretty good, like it's evenly spaced all the way around. If there was a place where it was rocking on a fulcrum, well, it is rocking back and forth a bit. So the thing to do now is to fill this around the edge here with something like quick compo, and then put it on the head to sand it down to shape and make sure that that's evenly distributed on all points of the neck, so that the head won't flop back and forth like this when it's strung. It's really hell to have a doll completely done, you go to put it together and it does that, and it won't hold a pose. The head keeps flopping to the side. I'm sure we've all seen that happen. Yeah, see how her head wants to flop from one side to the other. So, we're going to start with another doll today, since that one still needs a lot more work. And this one was a moldy mess, and I cleaned it with this glass cleaner. I just sprayed it on a paper towel and then just rubbed it all over. I'll show you a picture of what the doll looked like before and then what it looks like now. But now she's ready to be repainted. And, oh no, this one doesn't need repainted. This one I wanted to show you because of the shower cap. We put a plastic bag over the head, put a rubber band around the neck, pulled the rubber band up into the hairline, and then pulled this up and put it in a rubber band like a ponytail. And now we can work on the face, do whatever we want with it, like clean it, which is what I did with that spray-away glass cleaner. So that's done. Now, here's one that definitely needs repainted. It's a 14-inch Margaret. And the first thing we need to do is mask the eyes, because her eyelashes are perfect, and so are her eyelids. And her eyes, so we don't want to do anything to mess those up. But see on the sides where the paint is worn away? You can tell because the wig was here, that's the original color, and this is what it's faded to over the years. So we need to replace this paint. And the first thing we want to do is mask the eyes. So you take a paper towel and we stuff it in so that the eyes stay closed. And this counterweight is what opens and closes the eyes. So we want the counterweight to be between the chin and the counterweight. We want the paper towel to be between the chin and the counterweight so it doesn't move. So, push that in there. And now her eyes not only don't move, but they're in too far. So let's mask them first. And then put the paper towel in so they don't move. And take a piece of paper and you cut it about like that, so that the widest part is about the width of her eye. And now we put the lash down inside the eye. Like that. Put this in here. And put this up here. And push that in around there. it around until we're completely covered on the eyes. Or at the very least, the eyelashes. And there's a spot that's still not covered. So we'll try it again. Now the lash is completely covered, and so is the eyelid. Then we do it to the other side. Push this in. Second eye is usually a little more difficult because you don't have as much room to play with when the other side is pushing this eye up against the eye housing. But we might get lucky. Okay. And one thing we don't want this to do is move, because that'll push the papers out from where they belong. That's why we take this paper towel. And a whole paper towel is way too much to use to get it between that little spot up there. Take a piece of a paper towel. Push it toward the chin. There. And now we're ready to paint. Your eyes are completely protected. Are you still taping? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, turn on the compressor. In here we've got paint matched to the doll. It's oil-based semi-gloss enamel. And we're going to spray the finest mist that this thing can bring out, which, since the airbrush doesn't have enough parser buildup in it yet, it's going to be hard to get a small, fine mist, but it will build up as the pressure goes. You adjust it here. That's a broader spray. That's a finer spray. We want a spray that's just too fine to see.